So what I'd like to do is take a moment to create sacred space, and then I will hold up the sponge, and into that sponge, you will use your breath to blow in your prayers and your intentions. And, I'll guide you through that when we get to that space. So for now, I invite you to allow your eyes to close. Take a moment to let your attention begin to turn inward, letting your mind start to settle and slow down. And one way to do that is simply by following the flow and the movement of your own breath. You feel that inhale entering your body, feeling the flow of the exhale leave the body. And you're allowing each breath out to take you deeper into the experience of landing in your own body. Feeling your connection to the earth, to the ground on which you may be sitting, standing, or lying, feeling that deepen with each exhalation. And then noticing with your inhale, drawing in the energy of Pachamama, Mother Earth, right below us. It's as if you're breathing in her nourishment, you're breathing in her wisdom, her support, her unconditional love, her love for you as your son or as her daughter. And your breath and your own intention begins to create this loop, this circuit of energy that's running from your body, from your belly into the earth, and from the earth into you. So you're deepening your connection and your awareness through your own intention, through your breath. And I invite you now to imagine a circle created by every soul, by every heart that is joining us in this experience at whatever moment in time they show up. And you can imagine this circle as being connected through the heart. In your own mind's eye, in your imagination, you can imagine your hands extending to reach to the soul, to the heart that is on either side of you. So we are creating a sacred container of our hearts. And imagine this sacred container of our hearts being held by a circle of dolphins that swim playfully and joyfully around our hearts, around our circle, holding each one of us, holding our circle with their medicine, their vibration of joy. Letting your own heart and your own essence tune in to that vibration of the spirit dolphins that surround us and circle. We call to Pachamama. We call to the solid earth beneath our feet. We thank you, Pachamama, for gathering us here on your belly, on your sacred lands, to shed whatever it is that blocks the flow of energy, the flow of love, the flow of light through our hearts, through our souls. And we thank you for holding this energy, drawing it from our systems, transforming and transmuting it so we may rise into higher vibrations of love, of light, of joy. And we call to all of your elements to help us through this time of healing, this time of transformation. We call to the fluidity of your waters, the passions of your fire, the grounding of your earth, the purification of your airs and winds. We call to the majesty and the medicine of the dolphins, the spirit dolphins, that hold us in their unwavering joy, that feed us with their medicine, that join us through our hearts in kinship and celebration. We thank you for holding us in your wisdom, your light, and your medicine. And we call above to Inti Tai Tai, Father, Son. We call to Grandmother Moon, whose darkness we step into at this time. We call to our celestial brothers and sisters, the heavens, the stars, the light above. We call to the Apus, the highest points of wisdom, Pachamama. We call to you to shed your light, to shed your wisdom, shed your fortitude, your endurance, your perseverance, your inspiration, to shed that light upon us. May we open to receive that light to our crown, through our third eye. May we receive it in our hearts. Thank you from above, from below, for holding us in this sacred space as we join together a circle of hearts held in joy to transform to higher levels of vibration, so that we may be beacons of light, so that we may be beacons of service, so that we may step fully into the majesty, into the purpose that each soul is here to fulfill, so that we may walk the path of our destiny. We thank you, Great Spirit. We thank you, Creator. We thank you, Pachamama. We thank you, all beings, for joining us in this sacred circle, in this sacred ceremony. I thank you to my sacred lodge sister Carla Goddard, who is holding ceremony, the opposite side of the country, to the waters of the Pacific, to the waters of the Atlantic. We thank you. We thank you for holding our prayers and intentions, for helping to let the flow of joy through our life, through our heart. Thank you to every soul that has been called to this ceremony. Thank you for guiding us, illuminating us on this path. Aho. So I invite you to keep your attention and keep your awareness inside. Keep your attention and awareness in your heart. Let your gaze settle into your heart. Let your breath feed the nourishment of your own heart. And from this place, hold the intention of elevating, ascending to joy, the intention of rising to higher levels of vibration, of love, of light, of manifesting joy within your own heart and allowing that joy to manifest into the world, saying yes to that frequency of joy, holding that intention deeply in your own heart. For this is the most important offering that you bring to ceremony, what it is that you hold in your heart. And notice anything that may get in the way of holding joy in your heart. Maybe there's a belief that you have, a thought that is coming up, a memory, a hurt, a betrayal, something that you're holding on to that is blocking somehow that flow of joy in your own life. Hold that as well. And as your eyes open, I offer this finger sponge. And what's fascinating about this sponge is the fingers are the extension of our own heart. So this natural element of Mama Kocha, the waters, will hold the intentions, the prayers of our hearts. So taking in a breath, a breath into your heart, breathing in that vibration of joy, that intention of calling more joy into your own heart, into your own life. And as you're ready, on your breath out, blowing that intention into the sponge with your exhale. And you may repeat that a number of times until that process feels complete for you, holding that intention of joy, saying yes to joy in your own heart, in your own life. And then blowing in the intention of whatever it is that blocks that flow of joy, that prevents joy from flowing fully into your heart and fully into your life, whatever that may be. You don't have to know what that is. You don't have to analyze it or figure that out. You may have a felt sense. You may have some feeling of heaviness in your body. You may have a thought that's showing up that's getting in the way. Whatever that may be, exhale that and blow it into the sponge. Release that heavy hucha, whatever it is that you're carrying that prevents that flow of joy. Release and empty that from your own essence. Let it be held here in the sponge, where it will be returned and offered and washed clean energetically in the waters, the mighty Atlantic. And blow in your prayers, your intentions, your blessings for your family, for your loved ones, that they too may elevate to the vibration of joy, that they too may know the fullness of joy in their own heart and their own being, that their souls may be expressed and manifested in their highest vibration and frequency. Blowing these intentions in for your family, for your loved ones. And blowing these intentions in for those that you may be in conflict with, for those that you may be struggling with. For these may be the very teachers that are preventing joy from flowing into your life. So thanking those that you are having a difficult time with, blow in the intention that they too may know joy, that they too may rise to higher levels of vibration and frequencies within their own hearts. And in so doing, you raise that vibration between both of you within your own heart. And blowing in the prayers and intentions for all of humanity, for all souls, for all beings. May we all reside in joy. May we all know the freedom, the fullness of expressing the manifestation of our soul in its highest vision, in its highest expression. May each soul, may each heart on this planet live from light, from love, from joy. As we pray for that in our own heart, we pray for that in every heart, offering the prayers, the intentions, the blessings of joy for every soul, for every being that inhabits Pachamama, Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel like you would like to continue with that process in any way, you can certainly pause the video, stop it, or rewind, and continue to offer your prayers and your blessings in whichever way feels right for you until that has completed itself in your own heart. I thank you for stepping into this ceremony with myself, with my sister Carla, again, who is offering prayers on the West Coast, the Pacific. So I appreciate every soul, every heart that has been called to be here to join us in ceremony. And I will, as much as I can, post pictures and information once I get to Bimini, so that you'll also be able to see this mandala and our despacho in sand. Again, I thank you for joining me in ceremony. Ahom.